Okay, we are officially recording. So, Inspire Beautiful Team Call. It is Wednesday, March 13th, 2019. And you all are going to get a nice, hefty dose of tough love tonight. So, I'm going to dive into kind of everything. And it's funny because I've been thinking about this topic for a while, just because I've been checking in with a lot of you guys one on one. And then at the beginning of the month, I made that post asking kind of like what topics you guys would want. And they were all over the board. But they all kind of spoke to me in a way. And then I watched a call last night and it really was like, okay, I need to recreate this call for my team. So to just start things off, we're going to do a quick Success Club check-in. I am at Success Club 6, Ashley's at 4, Nikki, Marissa, and Taylor are at 2. I'm hoping everything was updated today, but if it's not, I should see it in the office soon. We are right about halfway through the month. I just put a quick little reminder in there. You have a gift to share, not something to sell. You have a gift to share, an incredible gift to share with women who need this opportunity in their life. Whether it's coaching, whether it's fitness, whether it's nutrition, whether it's community, we have a lot to offer that so many other network marketers do not. You need to ask them questions, be interested, not interesting. They don't care about you. They want to know how you can help them. Of course, do this when Instagram is back up and working. Okay, a couple housekeeping things. I really want you to put these 2 dates in your calendars for 2 team calls that we are having some incredible guest speakers. And I put their Instagram handles, so if you guys want to start stalking. So, oh my gosh, her name is not Marley. I can't believe I did this. Her name's Megan. But every time I read her Instagram handle, I can't believe I did this. It's M. Farley. And for some reason, I look at that and I see Marley. But her name is Megan Farley. Wow, I'm a jerk, but we won't tell her. I'll just make sure I run and buy one of you guys before the team call, before I introduce her. But she's coming on March 20th. Both of these coaches are 1-star qual, so same kind of level as me. They've been in the business for around the same time. I think Megan has been in the business shorter. Megan is a teacher, obviously, and Lisa was a teacher in the classroom. She now hybrid teaches online and does this part-time. Both in completely different organizations. And so it's always really awesome to hear from other women in the network. If you missed the team call last night from the Run Wild team call, that call like lit a fire because she runs her business so different than so many of us in our organization. And I think that sometimes we can forget that and that we can lose sight of that, and that this is your business to make your own. There's no right or wrong way to do this. And no one would ever be offended if you're like, I'm going to do things this way because it's your business. You're your own business owner. So mark these 2 dates down. It's always when we have guest speakers, we really, really want to show up for them as they're going to be dropping some knowledge. Ultimate Portion Fix, the release date that was already happening, that was for coaches. I personally have not purchased mine yet. My plan is to do it by Friday, and I'm going to kickstart that on Monday. So this weekend, Monday, is the official release date for all clients. Whenever we're talking to our clients, typically their biggest struggle is nutrition. And you could probably say the same thing about yourself. And seeing some of the results and knowing that this is a lifestyle and it's not a diet, I cannot wait to get behind this. And personally, and I've already posted some resources within our team page, but personally, I am going to try to make a super small, intimate group. And I'm talking like 3 to 5 people that I'm just going to do this with. So that's kind of my approach to marketing this. I'm not going to be like, I really want this big thing. I'm going to leave it up to them if they want to do the fitness with it or just the nutrition. I have a couple people that were interested, but I really, really want my group to be very small and tight-knit. They're the challenge group guides. in your office. So if you are looking to run one of these groups, even if you have one person to do this with you, look in that challenge group guide in your back office. It's really easy. It's like monitor my business, grow my business, something like that. And then you click on it. It's right there. I can show it to you if you guys need. And then Summit, I talk about Summit every single team call. So does Run Wild. There's going to be another sale going on for $165. If you haven't gotten your Summit ticket yet, get that Summit ticket, get your butt to Summit. It's the place to be. And there'll be more information coming on what we're doing and dinner reservations and all that stuff, because it's pretty exciting. It's weird for me because I'm talking to Mackenzie and Danielle, and I'm like, so I'm not going to be hanging out with you guys, because I'm making my own dinner reservations for you guys, which is amazing. So I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. Okay, diving into the meat of the call. So the secret sauce to this business, the secret sauce to being successful, to hitting Success Club, to doing all the things, because you all started this for a reason. And right now, I would say 95% of you are stuck. And you're coming to me and you're saying all these things. And I'm like, all right, I gotta give them the team call. I've got to give them the secret sauce to success, the magic trick. And here's what it is, you guys. Get out of your own damn way. And I know none of you guys have kids on this call. I don't think Toya's on here, so I'm going to be swearing the entire time. I know that many of you feel overwhelmed frequently. You feel like if you take a few days off that you fell off. And you feel this way with your workouts. You feel this way with inviting. You feel this way with hosting. Okay, stop throwing yourself a goddamn pity party. Just stop it. Stop it right now and move all of those negative thoughts out of the way. Stop letting it set you back and hold you back. You guys, I didn't invite this entire weekend. I was on vacation. Okay, here I am. I'm back and I'm showing up, because I don't let falling off be in my negative mindset. I don't even look at it that way. Okay, get over your damn self and start having fun with this. Like, this business is simple. This business is fun. I do not want you to overthink. I do not want you to overcomplicate. So I'm going to break things down for you for where you might be getting caught up, getting in your own way, how to simplify everything. Okay, so the first thing, you're in your way with your own journey. Okay, if you are not following a program and sharing it, you are in your own way for success. Okay, you need to be doing your workouts. You need to. And I don't want you to feel like you need to just get those quick couple clips to put on your Instagram stories. Like, I am super guilty of having my phone set up and recording while I work out. And what I really need to do is I need to focus on me and my workout and put my phone on do not disturb and just work out. So, and I want to back up for a second, because I really want to preface this. Everything that I'm saying to you guys tonight is not just for you guys. It also applies to me and either where I've been or what I'm currently going through, because there is no perfect coach at one time. So I don't want you to think that I'm sitting here preaching this at you guys, because it's things that I've either gone through or I am going through right now. And you guys know I'm always the first to admit those things to you. Okay, so you need to be following a workout program. And if you're following one that you don't enjoy, stop it. Just stop it. We have the Netflix of workouts, and pick a new one. And no one will shame you for that. I know Ashley texted me the other day and she's like, I'm not feeling 21 Day Fix. I want to do this. Do you think that that's okay? 100%. You have to be in love with your own journey. Follow a nutrition plan. Could be 2B Mindset. If you don't know what 2B Mindset, that's a program that we offer. Look into it. It's all about the mindset of food rather than portion sizes. Follow Ultimate Portion Fix. Follow your own damn nutrition plan. I don't care, but you need to be following one. And here's where I'm speaking to myself, because right now I'm really, really not following one super strict. And I need to be, because I need to be sharing that. So follow one, share it. Do you have things that you write out every single week for your nutrition plan? Okay. Are you sharing that with your Instagram, following? Do personal development and switch it up. Okay. What I mean by switching it up is I think that a lot of times we can get very caught up in, well, I just love this podcast. And then you just wait for that weekly podcast or that every couple day podcast. And you kind of just like get into this rut. I want you to switch things up. So typically, I will do an audiobook for a couple days. I'll take a break. I'll listen to a podcast one day. The next day I might listen to a YouTube training, and then I'm back to my audiobook. I think there's a ton of value in listening or reading an entire book, whether you like to read or not, because it can really dig deep into what you really need to work on. And even if you don't want to keep up with the fads, and you need to work on something, pick a personal development that's going to work on that. But I think that you can get very stagnant in your personal development. So switch it up. And you guys, a lot of your content for your posts and what you say on your Instagram stories or your captions comes from personal development. So if you're not switching it up, you're not going to have a lot of new content. And then you need to be doing positive self-talk. So instead of saying, I can't do this, I'm feeling overwhelmed, all the negative things, just stop it. Just stop it and say, I'm going for no. And I'm going to talk about this in a minute. And I am one step closer to getting that yes. So fall in love with your journey, because if you are obsessed, actually obsessed with your workout program, with eating clean. I literally just wrote down in my vision that I want to commit to a nutrition plan because I love the way that I feel when I eat clean. If you are absolutely obsessed with that, you are naturally going to pour that out. So get out of your own damn way with your journey. Get out of your own damn way with the work that you put into this business, the income producing activities, the actionable steps, the tasks that you do. You're overcomplicating it, okay? This business is simple, and here's exactly what you need to do every single day in your business. I'm going to tell you, okay? This. I could not make something better for you. If you want to make it prettier, but you're just going to waste your time. This is the Success Club system. I hate that there's so many names. I call it the Business Activity Tracker, and I call it BAT for short. But a lot of the trainings now will call it the Success Club system. So this is new this year. This was just made by new coaches. It goes from Thursday to Wednesday because our week starts in Beachbody World on Thursdays. This even breaks down the time for you. I want us to all commit as a team to do this consistently for a month. For a month. I know that Lexi did this consistently for 2 weeks. Okay, and she said that she can probably speak to this or drop it in the comments because I think she's on here. I can't see everybody. But that she hadn't talked to so many people before until she started doing this. And what I absolutely love about this is it gives you rough estimates for times, but if you wake up in the morning and you have 10 minutes, pick one of these tasks and knock it out in those 10 minutes that you have in the morning. If you are sitting on your lunch and your lunch is 25 minutes, respond to all new likes, comments, or views, 25 minutes. Check that box. Okay? This isn't hard. You don't go to bed until this is done. And I want you to do this consistently for a month. For a month. And if at the end of that month, you come to me with 4 of these, so they're a week, if you come to me with 4 of these, and you say, I'm not hitting Success Club. And I look at this, I'm going to come to you now that we're having this call and you're saying I'm struggling. This is, I'm doing all the things. I'm going to say, show me. I'm going to say, show me, because I can't spell it out any more clear exactly what you need to be doing. So if we look at this and we kind of dive in and you're doing all the things, then we just need to tweak some things. Maybe you're not saying the right words. Maybe you're saying too much. Maybe you're not talking to enough people and you're only talking to 10 people a day and we need to bump that up to 15. There are little tweaks that we can do, but this is your baseline, okay? All the extra stuff, like if you love doing a blog or you love sending out a newsletter, that is the cherry on top. This is your foundation and this needs to get solid. So I want us to commit as a team. And if you're on your computer, you can put this into the chat. I would love for you to put like, I'm committed, I'm in, I'm going to do this, because I want us all to commit, myself included, to do this for a month. And it's in the file section on our team page. It's in the file section of our office. Okay, get out of your own damn way with inviting. Don't overcomplicate inviting. I love inviting. Inviting is fun. Inviting should be natural. It should be easy. It shouldn't be salesy. It shouldn't be icky. Okay, so who are you inviting? You're inviting your friends and family. You should have already done that. As a new coach, that's what you should do first. You know, you make your list of 10 to 50 people and you work through them. You invite anybody who's following you on your Instagram and your Facebook if you dabble with Facebook. You invite anybody who's liking or commenting on your posts and who's watching your story. All of those people get an invite, okay? So what do you say? Copy and paste or voice message. Keep it simple. I used to type out probably anywhere between 4 and 6 sentences. And who knows, maybe you guys got one of those longer invites from me back in the day. Keep it simple. Keep it kind of curious. Whatever you call it. Do you call it a boot camp? Do you call it a challenge group? Do you call it an accountability group? Do you call it a virtual gym? I don't care what you call it, but invite to it so simply. But here's the thing. You've got to be showing up on your Instagram. You've got to be showing up on social media. And I'm going to get to that, because if you do, inviting like this is going to be so simple and not icky. If you're not showing up on your Instagram and you send somebody a message like this, what's the first thing that you do when you get a message from somebody on Instagram? You go to their profile, you look at their feed, you watch their story. Okay, if they're not talking about this, you're like, oh, ew, block, then yes, that's weird and icky, okay? So I personally lately have been loving voice messaging, and I love it because I can kind of throw in something very personal at the beginning. Like, you know, I can say, hey Taylor, happy Wednesday. Oh my gosh, I am absolutely exhausted today. This hump day really wore me out, or whatever. My first graders really wore me out. Personal. But I'm not sure if you saw, I'm enrolling for my next virtual gym. It's a ton of women all hanging out, working on bettering themselves. Is this something that you'd be interested in learning more about? That's it. I love sending voice messages when people vote on my polls too. So I'll be like, I was just going through my Instagram stories and notice that you voted on my poll. It's not weird and icky, you guys. Okay, invite how you would want to be invited. If you feel better with more of an explanation from people, then invite that way. Again, this is your business. This is how you want to run it. And if you're trying an invite system for, 2 to 3 weeks and you just don't feel like it's working, watch a YouTube training, watch a Beachbody Champions page training on inviting and switch it up and try kind of like a new method for another 2 to 3 weeks until you find what works for you. Don't be weird, keep it simple, and go for no. And what I mean is you should be thrilled when people say, nope, no thanks, not right now. Because you're like, cool, you're going on my follow-up list and I'm one step closer to finding the person who's going to say yes. On to the next. Like it doesn't need to be anything more than that. You don't need to sit here and think, well, I was talking to 5 people, 2 of them ghosted me, 2 of them said that they were thinking about it, and 1 has seen it and I'm hoping that she's going to respond. Like that to me says that you are just sitting there staring at your phone, waiting for 5 people to message you back. No, on to the next. Go for those no's. Keep going through it. Keep it simple, keep it fun, keep it light. Get out of your own damn way on Instagram. Instagram is fun, you guys. The fact that this is a job that we get to showcase our lives on social media and show our weird, quirky selves, show our boring lives. Like, I was so thrilled to go on vacation because I'm like, oh my God, everyone's got to be sick of seeing my 700 square foot apartment. I think I'm so boring. But I get so many messages from people who think my life is awesome. And I'm like, dude, I'm like, sit in a box every single day. People don't think you're boring. Only you do. That's your limiting belief. That's your mindset. Okay. So have fun with Instagram. You've got to be talking into the camera. You've got to be sharing your freaking workout. If you're not sharing your freaking workout, when you go to invite, it's going to be weird. It's going to be icky. You have to. Okay, so just do it. Doesn't matter if the lighting is terrible. I worked out and it was still dark outside this morning. The lighting sucked. I don't care. Put it in a collage if you're feeling a little bit nervous that people are staring at you. Put 3 or 4 video clips together, because then it's hard for them to focus on like what you're doing and what you look like. Okay, so just post your freaking workout. Share at least 10 clips on your stories a day. And this should be, your workouts should be a couple of them. Maybe your shake, maybe your energize. Okay, then maybe we're up to like 5. And that's Beachbody. Goodbye, Beachbody. You are your own person. You are your own brand. What do you like? What are you cooking? How are you feeling? How's your day going? How are you overcoming, X, Y, and Z? Tell about the creepy guy at the gym, because that's what people are going to relate to. Shay, I watch your stories. So, people relate to that, because that's what, somebody's not going to relate to the millionaire down the street. They're going to relate to the girl next door. And that's what we want to create. As far as physical posts go on Instagram, you guys, you need to be posting near daily. I say 5 to 7 because there are some days when I am just like, crap, I just feel like I don't have anything to post. But I think that I get so caught up in that my feed really, really has to be that perfect influencer look. And like, don't get me wrong, when I have the opportunity to take some like cool influencer-esque pictures like I did in Puerto Rico, I'm all over that shit. Okay. But take a selfie, take a picture of you in your workspace, share a sweaty selfie. Okay. Show your real life, but keep showing up with a consistent filter so that it still does look pretty. Do a little Facetune. Okay, but you do need to be posting, because again, when you go send that message and a girl clicks on your profile and you haven't posted in a week, in 5 days, she's going to be like, well, that's kind of weird. She's not super active on here. But if you're posting, and your last one was like 2 days, I'd say your track record's pretty good. And this is something I have to tell myself. It doesn't always have to be perfect. Yes, you want it to look like your storefront and give a nice cohesive look, an image of your life, but not every picture has to be the shot. Get out of your own damn way with your mindset, okay? I've heard this a couple places lately. And so I was kind of hesitant to put this on here. I heard it on a call. I'm in a different kind of diamond group on Facebook within the Beachbody Network, and I saw it posted on there. And it said, if you're not hitting Success Club, you're a discount coach. You guys, you're not making back your monthly investment if you're not hitting Success Club. So you're just really reaping the benefits of the discount. And I know that you're all here because you love your own journey. You've had your own transformation. You love helping others, but you all filled out a why. You all filled out a why for me. And a lot of you talked about that financial freedom. And I've talked a lot with you about covering certain bills, or covering rent, or covering your car payment, or just paying for groceries, or just having some play money. Okay. If you're not hitting Success Club, you're just getting the discount and you're paying Beachbody. So I don't want you to overcomplicate this, but you've got to have that idea in your head that I'm not just a discount coach. I'm a freaking coach. This is my job. This is a side business. We've already talked about using your tracker every single day for a month, and we're all committing. You need to change lives. Okay. You need to help women and not look at it like, oh my God, I have to hit a point. Because the second, and I've done this so many times, when you get hungry in those last couple days of the month and you are like, oh my God, I need 2 more points. I need 2 more points. I need 1 more person, like 2 more points. And then I'll hit Success Club. It becomes icky. And even though you don't think that you're being icky in your messaging, it's probably still coming across that way. So if you just erase that whole idea and you go into every single month saying to yourself, I'm going to see how many women I can help this month, and just leave it open. I need to change some lives. How many can I change this month? How many women can I invite to this incredible community? Start changing your wording, and it's going to change your mindset. Remember, we're going for no. You never know who is watching you, who's going to come around in the future, who you're inspiring. I mean, if you think about your own journey and how many times maybe I messaged you, I mean, maybe you had a very similar story to me where you saw my post, you were in an info session and you signed up. That's my story. But maybe you were in my boot camp for a while. Maybe I talked to you for an entire year. Maybe we voice messaged about coaching for months. Okay. You don't know which one of these people who you are talking to is that girl for you. Okay. So you need to be showing up and treating this like a business and being professional and being proud and being confident and adding value, because you never know when it's somebody's right time. You can't control that. You can only control you and how you're showing up. So I really, really want you to fuel your mind with good personal development, because on those tough months and those tough weeks and those tough days, you guys, I don't think I put up a single Success Club point in February for the first 2 weeks. That was hard. Like, I've been in this business for a long time. That was hard. That was frustrating. And I went through highs and lows of a really good mindset, and I got this, and I got this, and I got this. I'm going to keep pushing. And then I had days where, and I know Ashley was on my Team Cup team, where I would message the group, and I would message her and be like, dude, this freaking sucks. Okay. Like, I get it. And it happens. But if you have that mindset of, I'm a business owner, there are going to be very hard times, and I'm just going to keep pushing forward and keep pushing forward. Just a mindset. You can't get hung up with, oh my God, I didn't hit Success Club last month. Why am I not going to hit it this month? Because if you're going into that with so much negative energy, you're probably not going to hit it this month. Erase everything, start fresh, and start looking at it like you're changing lives. I just want to briefly touch on this because so many people overcomplicate rank advancing. So get out of your own damn way when you start thinking about going Emerald. Emerald is you plus 2. Okay. It's a coach on your left and it's a coach on your right. And if you're a brand new coach, because I don't know if Noelle's on here yet, or any other new coaches on here on any of our other teams and organizations, your right leg and your left leg. And there are videos and there are trainings on here, and I can explain it more. So I don't want to dive too much into this, but okay, get a controlled account on one side. Okay, so I have John on my right leg. I signed him up with a $40 coaching fee, not a challenge pack, a $40 coaching fee. Okay, I keep his account active. I have to keep 50 PV. I buy the performance line or the Energize on his account, beach bars, whatever you want. And then on your left, you sign somebody up with a discount. And Nikki on our team, she signs every client up with the discount. She tells them that, this is in a previous team call, she tells them that, and she sets a reminder in her phone for right before their month is up, and she messages them to see how they're liking all their products and if they'd like to continue with the discount. So she's like, hey, like I'm just going to sign you up with a discount. We can always change it at the end of this month, but I really, just wanted to make it a lot easier for you to get a discount. She has a script. I think she's even shared it before. And she hit diamond pretty quick when she was doing this. So I'm explaining Emerald because Emerald is you plus 2. And then after you do this, you got to do it again. And you do it again, and you do it again. And then before you know it, you're diamond. It's not hard. You're overcomplicating it. Like, don't overcomplicate it. Check somebody out with a discount and get a controlled account. That's it. So easy. And the reason that I want you to hit Emerald, yes, it helps our team. Yes, it helps everybody. Awesome. But it helps you because you might go a week without selling a challenge pack. If you are an Emerald coach, you get that residual income. You will make a paycheck. It might only be $14. It might only be $30. Is that better than zero? Yes, much better than zero. Okay, so that's why you need to hit Emerald and then keep hitting Emerald. So all you got to think is right, left, discount, 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 discount. That's it. Don't overcomplicate it. But again, you've got to be inviting to get people in. Like, inviting is the thing. People aren't going to come to you. You've got to do the behind the scenes inviting. A lot of you are talking about recruiting coaches. So get out of your own damn way recruiting coaches. I'm going to keep this brief and I'm going to keep this simple, but I just want you to think about these questions. Are you talking about coaching ever on your Instagram stories? Are you talking about why you love it? Are you talking about what you do as a coach? Are you talking about the actual hustle that you put in? Are you talking about why you started coaching? And I don't mean for you to sit there on your Instagram stories and blab for 15 frames about it. Like, goodness, no. Pick one thing that you love about coaching and share it a day. But you got to start talking about it. It feels weird. I still don't feel like, I'm like, do I even say this? But the more I say it, the more like better I feel about it. Are you planning an info session? Okay, I know that Nikki's running one this month with someone. I know Ashley's running one this month with someone. I'm running 2 this month. So I'm running one this weekend with Mackenzie. I'll share the info once Facebook starts working. And then at the end of the month, I'm running another one with Amanda and Lydia. So I'm planning an info session. And here's the thing. What you need to do is you either need to reach out to me, reach out to another coach on the team, and start planning to run one together. I will gladly run one with you, okay? You need to plug yourself into one of mine to see how they are run. If you just want to sit back and watch for the next month or so for how info sessions are run, that's great, okay? You need to be an observer fly on the wall, but you also need to be inviting to this like it is your freaking own. There is no reason that when I'm running an info session like I am on Sunday and Monday, that I should not see you guys blabbing it up on your stories. I'm looking for 3 women to join my team. I'm looking to mentor 2 women, and I'm going to plug you into a free info session this weekend. Start marketing it. Okay. What's mine is yours. That's why I'm here. My goal is to help you. My goal is to help you grow your team. Are you inviting your clients? So any customers that you have, if they are showing up in the boot camp, you need to be inviting them. And if you have no idea kind of what I'm talking about, I want you to watch the team call from last night because Kinsley told us exactly how she gets rock star coaches out of her boot camps. And it's easy and it's a freaking no-brainer. So I don't want to have to like redo everything. So definitely add that call on your watch list if you haven't. And again, are you inviting to it? And this is an area that I struggle with. For some reason, inviting to the boot camps just feels so freaking natural to me. And I love it. But inviting to the coaching opportunity, I struggle with. And I heard on a team call once that, you know, say you do 30 invites a day. Make 5 of those, just 5, coaching. So, okay, so you do that 5 days a week. By the end of the week, you've sent out 25 coaching invites. That's not that scary when you think about it that way. Done. So I want you to try to invite to the coaching opportunity here and there. I know that a lot of us struggle with that, but if you're not inviting to it, you're not going to grow your team. So whether it's inviting a client or whether it's inviting a cold market. And what my plan is now that I am just on my stories talking about this coaching info session, I'm going to do exactly the same invite that I do for my boot camps, but switch the wording. Hey, Molly, happy Wednesday. Not sure if you saw, but I'm running a coaching info session over the weekend. Would you be interested in hopping in on that? What's that? Sure, I'd love to learn more. I don't make it long and drawn out. If they want to know more, they're going to ask. Get out of your own damn way supporting your clients. And here's an area that I'm so freaking proud of so many of you who I know have transitioned into the Challenge Tracker app or have branched off and you're running your own challenge groups now, your own boot camps. It's so incredible to see because I don't want you to overcomplicate how you have to support your clients, okay? You're doing all the things if you're engaging in whatever boot camp you're in. It might be mine, it might be Shay and Amanda's, it might be Ashley's, but if you have any clients in that boot camp, you need to be engaging and showing up because they signed up with you, not me. They want you. So I'm not saying that you need to take over the posting, but I should see like your sweaty selfies. I should see your meals. I should see you engaging back and forth because they're looking to you to be a leader. And then that's also going to give you that kind of experience. But that's how you support your clients is by showing up daily in those boot camps, whichever one you are in. So if you haven't been posting a lot and you haven't been engaging, you've got to carve out time. And I'm almost positive there's a spot on that business activity tracker for checking in. Okay. So you've got to be doing that. And then the other thing that I'm not super great at, but I would like to get better at is either sending a weekly email or a weekly Facebook message to my clients. And that's it. You guys don't have to do more. You're giving them all the tools. You're sending them a welcome email. You are, plugging them into our groups. You're supporting them and picking out a program. You're engaging in the groups. You're engaging with their posts. You're sending them a weekly message. It's hard when you sign people up and they don't show up. It's really, really hard when you give them all the tools and they're still not doing anything and they're not doing a program and they're not showing up in the group. That's hard. I get that. It happens with more of my clients than I'd like to admit, but it's like, if you can take a step back and say, okay, well, am I doing all the things? Yes. Then it's not on me anymore. It's on them. And so don't feel negative about that, but make sure that you're checking these basic boxes for that foundation. And the last thing that I want to leave you guys with, because I know that I'm like, make this simple, get out of your own damn way, get out of your head, is Rachel Hollis. I'm obsessed with her new book right now. Like, I honestly cannot stop listening to it. You and only you are ultimately responsible for who you become and how happy you are. And you guys, I want you to make this business fun. I want you to be excited when you go to invite to it. I want you to love your own journey. I want you to love all the things, because you will then radiate that positivity. You will radiate that happiness, and you will start to get all the incredible benefits that come with this job. This is a job, and you need to treat it like a job, and you need to hustle, but it's not hard. All the things that I told you tonight is just so incredibly simple. Don't overcomplicate it at all. Like, it blows my mind that John and I are going to be going to Punta Cana next year, all paid for. I almost have the entire trip paid for right now. It blows my mind how much my weekly checks have been. It honestly blows my mind that I get to help women get started on their health and fitness. I get to hang out with you guys. I get to help mentor you guys. And this is my second job. And I love it so incredibly much. It's not always easy. It's hard, but it's so worth it. And once you kind of just break everything down and just get out of your own damn way, you're going to realize, like, I can do this. I can do all the things, and I'm going to rock this, and I'm going to have fun with it. So that's what I've got for you guys tonight. Are there any questions? I'm going to check the chat. I like that you guys are committing. Yay.
I have a question.
Yeah.
which of the Ultimate Portion Fix things are we supposed to buy?
So I'm not sure. I'm going to be getting the one with the certification, but there's the certification that continuously goes monthly. That's like a $20 monthly thing. And I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to get like the completion pack with the videos and the certification. Once I figure out which one I'm buying, I'll take a screenshot and I'll post it in the team page for you guys. But I personally want the certification just because I think it's just going to help my business in the long run.
So I got it already. I purchased it the other day. I'm upside down. Where am I at? There we go. But it's like the completion one with the certification. It automatically will, you can unclick it if you don't want the master series, the like ongoing thing. But I'm not sure if that still gives you the free 30 days because it will give you starting April 1st, like the free 30 days on it. But the one thing from listening to like the National Wake Up Call, and I literally listened to that right after listening to Autumn's like whole spiel on it, is that the certification will like kind of take you step by step on how to do this and like actually help your clients with it, not just like teaching you about how to really use that for your business. So that's why I did that, because I was debating on not doing that part at first. And then I was just like, well, if it's going to help to explain things better and how to really use it for your business, I think it's worth the extra whatever it is. I can't even remember how much more it is, but
okay, awesome. If you think about it, and when social media decides to start working, will you take a screenshot of what you purchased?
yeah. Yep.
Awesome. And then post it on the team page, because I think it'll be good to all kind of see and like be on the same page with that. I do know that there is a quiz that you can take in your coach office that will help you pick like your program, like which pack you should get.